Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Oh, shit.
Now, we've seen these before. Different video, different time period, different time in my life. Also about a couple months ago. Also a different time in my life. Anyways. To Catch a Predator, but not really. I'm Chris Hansen. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. I guess he doesn't believe he got caught, but I guess we're about to find out. Do it. If you haven't, do it. If you're gonna do it, don't gonna do it. Just do it. Nike. I'm not sponsored, but I am telling you to just do it. More so for me. But anyways.
This 32-year-old guy wants to spend a Sunday afternoon chilling with a 13-year-old girl after texting her about getting stoned. But Mike Manzi's date is about to go up in smoke.
Why?
You'll be shocked when you hear what Manzi does for a living. He's a math tutor. You heard it right. He teaches some of New York and Connecticut's wealthiest children how to solve complicated equations. But you might say Manzi flunked basic arithmetic, because 32 plus 13 adds up to trouble.
Arrested.
Online, he calls himself Mike Thrilla. He's a self-employed tutor with a bachelor's degree in mathematics from a small New York college. He's obsessed with pizza, and he says he smokes marijuana often.
He must really love math.
This is the Sting House set up in Fairfield, Connecticut, an upscale town on Connecticut's Gold Coast, about 50 miles from Manhattan.
You must really love
the watchdog group Tetra is working with the Fairfield cops to bust adult men looking to spend time with 12 and 13-year-old children. Inside and outside, we've set up more than a dozen hidden cameras, and in our virtual control room, Tetrad's operatives are communicating with Manzi.
Any update on Mike?
Mike's supposed to be on his way.
These are some of the texts the 32-year-old man who calls himself Mike Thrilla sent to our decoy, who he thought was 13.
Did you blaze? You're my soulmate. Wow, you are so cute. You look way older, by the way.
But he also admits he shouldn't be talking to a 13-year-old.
Well, you're cool and cute, too. I just know I could get in trouble even talking to you, you know?
But Manzi continues texting. He later appears to become suspicious.
Why
he asks
13?
the decoy to send a custom pic with his name on it. His fears that the girl isn't real are apparently quashed. The date is set, and on a crisp autumn day, Manzi arrives at the Sting House.
Hello? Hi. Good. How are you?
Are the house okay?
Yes, I did. Sorry I'm being like a little...
No, it's alright.
Weird.
This is like weird.
No, it's not. It's not so much that it's weird, it's well... Do you mind if I just, like, look around?
Oh, go for it.
You okay?
I don't know.
What Manzi doesn't know is that I am waiting for him right behind that curtain. Mike Manzi is a math tutor. A smart guy who suspected something seemed weird in our Sting House.
Do you mind if I just, like, look around?
I wouldn't even...
But he never calculated that I would be the one behind the curtain.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Good.
Would you have a seat right on that stool, please?
Sure.
No, right here, sir.
No, I know.
Please, right there.
Sit, please.
Okay.
I need to talk to you.
Well,
What are you doing here today?
well, I'm here because I was slightly concerned.
Concerned about what?
Well, concerned because she's talking to people that are a lot younger, a lot older on the website.
Now, why were you so concerned about a 13-year-old girl?
Well, she's talking to other people that are obviously the same age as me.
And how old are you?
I'm 32.
You're 32?
Yes.
So you came over to make sure she was okay?
Well, I came over just to make sure that
Everything was fine?
everything was okay. I was not.
So you were going to search the house just now to make sure, what?
Well,
Bad guys were here?
Well, I mean, I don't know. She could come. She could be here with a group of people, for all I know, and she obviously was. I mean, don't you think? Don't you think that would be like a safe idea?
What was today's lesson supposed to be?
Today's lesson for
Mathematics.
Today's lesson for me was to not, unfortunately, really worry about other people.
Now, you're a tutor,
with.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
And who do you tutor?
I tutor.
Yikes!
I tutor these ages, older ages.
What do you tutor them in?
Mathematics.
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 Mm-hmm.
What about smoking marijuana?
Well, I mean, it's not really something that I try to tutor people in, but
Well,
still.
it seems like it from the chat here. Well, you're cool and cute too. I just know I could
This
get
is
in
so
trouble even
cringe.
talking to you, you know.
Well, yes, of course, but you know, look, may I please leave?
Not
I'm
just
not.
yet. Not
Okay.
just yet. I have some more questions for you.
Will I be able to leave after your question?
Did you blaze?
Wait,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Wait, are you answering me or are you reading stuff?
Yes. You can leave after I ask you a couple questions.
Are you sure? Are there police outside or anything?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Please, sir, can you please just tell me? Because I really can't. Like,
So what it looks like, Mike, is that you came here
Mm-hmm.
to smoke weed with a 13-year-old girl, and then whatever was going to happen was going to happen.
yeah, but that's not entirely what was going on.
Explain it to me.
I just told you I was coming here to make sure everything was okay.
Right.
It really wasn't that far. I wanted to make sure that there was no like obviously like she invited me in and there were not.
So you were just being a good Samaritan today.
Well, I
Hell
was trying
no.
to a certain extent.
He was
but,
trying
like,
to smoke. He was trying
You
to.
know, I was coming here
I'm
to
done.
make sure everything was okay.
13-year-old girl.
I deal with kids all the time.
Right. Would you think that the parents of the
Oh
kids
my
you
God.
tutored would be comfortable with you coming to visit a 13-year-old girl after talking about smoking marijuana and hanging out?
Probably not. You're
Probably
right.
not.
You're right.
Now, you tutor kids.
Sir, may I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
First off, that is not completely true.
I have a couple more questions for you, though.
I really don't want to answer any more questions, and I feel.
Do you have marijuana with you?
No, I do not.
Is it in your car?
No, it is not.
Then why did you say you were going to come over here and blaze? What's
I
the
told
lighter
there's
for?
I smoke cigarettes. They're in my car.
Again, you see how this looks.
I know how.
We all
A
see how this
32-year-old
looks.
guy who
I'm a
deals with
detective
kids all
all
the
of a sudden,
time
believe it or not.
comes over to visit a 13-year-old girl who's alone after a discussion about smoking marijuana together.
Sir, I understand this. I'm sorry.
That's you, right? Do you blaze? Did you blaze? Yes. You're my soulmate. You call a 13-year-old girl a
We were
soulmate?
just talking. Come on, please.
Come on, you're 32. You got nothing
Buddy.
else to do on a Sunday?
I'm trying to watch. I'm gonna watch football.
Yeah.
You
Here
was.
with a 13-year-old girl after you blazed. You see how this
Look,
looks.
I know how it looks. I'm very sorry. May I please leave?
Math tutor Mike Manzi's number is up. He thought he was going to spend the day
Yeesh,
smoking
that is
pot
so
with a 13-year-old girl. Instead, he's spending it with me and the police.
There's something you need to know.
Is there cops?
There's something you need to know.
Please.
You're
I'm
done.
Chris Hansen.
No, you're not.
Is that?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Please let me go home, guys.
Sir,
Guys,
it'd be best if you went out this
Please.
door.
No, because I'm gonna get arrested. I know what's gonna happen, sir. I really can't.
You're
afford to
done.
do this.
It's
I can't.
over.
I'm really not here for any malintent. I really can't. Please do not.
But look at the chat.
I really just want to. Please let me go home, guys. I'm gonna get arrested going that way. Please, no, I can't. I can't. I won't. Please.
Go this way.
Please, man.
Well, you
Guys.
can't go this way.
Oh,
So
this is
what we gonna do?
horrible. This is horrible.
There's only one way out, through the garage, where the Fairfield, Connecticut cops are waiting with a pair of handcuffs with his name on them.
Please. I know.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Ah, please.
Put your hand behind your back.
Guys.
Hands behind your back.
Guys.
Follow the
Please.
instructions. Just follow the instructions, okay? Just calm down. Just follow the
Please, no, I
instructions. We'll
can't.
explain
I
everything.
can't.
No,
No,
just
please.
relax.
Please, I can't.
Manzi argues with the cops, and while he's not resisting arrest, he sure isn't being overly cooperative. Listen closely. The cops tell Manzi they may have to pull out the taser.
Kneel down.
I'm gonna what?
Kneel down.
I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get down.
Kneel down.
I'm getting down.
All right?
Ooh, man. Hey, man. Leave these girls alone, man.
We'll
Try to
explain
tell
everything to
y'all.
you, okay?
He's put into the back of the unmarked car and hauled off to the police station. The only numbers this math tutor will be crunching today are how much his bail will be.
That wasn't good. That wasn't a good show.
Yes, Mike, we are. He takes off his jacket before posing for a mugshot. His t-shirt is a math equation. It's a t-shirt popular with graduates of MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. But he didn't go there. He got his degree from a small New York college.
All right, face the wall.
As he's booked, he bites his fingernails.
The lace has got to come out of your shoes. Are you right-handed?
Left.
And then he's fingerprinted before he decides to waive his right to remain silent and speak to detectives.
So now that you've read all this and you understand it, you're willing to talk to me about, we can talk about what happened today?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
All right.
During the interrogation with the detective, Manzi fidgets a lot. He lets out a big sigh, but it's understandable. He's on the hot seat in the ice-cold interrogation.
Leave these girls
I
alone.
understand the age difference.
And it's important that you understand that.
It's very important.
I do. I understand the age difference.
One could even say
and that's why I really was not intending on doing anything with this girl.
What'd you think when she said she was 13?
I really felt like there was definitely a position that she was putting herself in that wasn't going to be a good one.
Yeah.
And she said that her mother was coming home today.
Right.
Until about 6 o'clock. So I was gonna go there. I was gonna go hang out. And if her mother ended up, coming in, I would have explained to her what was going on. But that, besides that, that would have been. That's all I would have done.
Were you guys going to go out to eat or anything? I know you guys talk about food a lot in here.
We did talk a lot about food, but we didn't.
I was getting hungry kind of. Actually,
I wasn't sure.
The text.
I have no idea of
All
what
right.
was,
You guys talk about weed a lot. You guys
Yeah, we
smoke.
spoke about that a little bit. Yeah.
Were the plan to smoke and eat?
I mean, I was planning on trying to just like I said, being there, making sure things were okay. I would have definitely sat down and ate. I would have hung out, but that's pretty much it.
The detectives ask him about a
18
text
up,
exchange
guys.
with Tetrad's decoy when he called who he thought was a 13-year-old girl his soulmate.
I'm going to do some yoga later, LOL.
How's your downward dog?
You remember what you said?
No, I don't. But you can.
How's your downward dog?
And then one more time, flip and lifting the hips.
Well, okay, yeah, but that's a yoga move still. But
It is, but
yeah,
like, come on.
I mean,
I'm
I
a guy,
understand.
you're a guy.
I
I get
understand.
it.
How
So
can
you're
I-
putting a
The onus.
13-year-old girl
Uh-huh.
into some sort of danger. A 13-year-old who can't make those decisions and judgments on their own because of their age, and that's
You
why they
said
have
downward dog.
Because
You a
Manzi
dirty
never sent
dog.
any
That's what
sexual
you are.
attacks, he was charged only with one felony, criminal attempt to commit risk of injury to a minor. He pleaded guilty and got a suspended sentence of 3 years and was placed on probation.
Do you think he was up to more than just sharing a joint?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say, but that's an example of somebody that we entrust to make our
Tutor the
kids'
kids.
and child's lives better. It happens all the time. We have baseball coaches, we have tutors, we have piano teachers, gymnasts. We have all these people that interact with our children, and we hope that they're guiding them in the right way. This is an example of somebody that certainly was inappropriate and guiding that child in a different way. But clearly his behavior is inappropriate.
Manzi dodged a big bullet. You might say the teacher learned the lesson today. Don't contact underage children.
What do y'all want me to say? Don't be that guy. I'm gonna say it like I said in the other video. There are more than enough beautiful women out here. Y'all know. Don't be like them. If I come to find out any of my viewers turn out to be like him, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. And you can't watch my videos anymore. I mean, you're gonna have bigger problems, but that's definitely one of them. Anyways, I'm done. Hey, do it. Let's go.
The detectives ask him about a text exchange with Tetrad's decoy when he called who he thought was a 13-year-old girl his soulmate.
I'm going to do some yoga later, LOL.
How's your downward dog?
You remember what you said?
No, I don't. But you can.
How's your downward dog?
Well, okay, yeah, but that's a yoga move still. But
It is, but
yeah,
like, come on.
I mean,
I'm
I
a guy,
understand.
you're a guy. I
understand.
get it.